Next, we'll work on containers and container tracking. To find the container screen, just click on Add Maintain, click on Containers, and you'll see the container maintenance screen. This is one of the places you can enter in containers into your yard inventory, or you can assign a container directly to a customer's location. In order to use this screen, you must have entered in container profiles first, which you can see in Setup, Codes, Container Profiles. You can always enter in more containers into this list at any time by clicking the New button and filling out the information for the new container. Getting back to this screen, this is where we'll enter in the actual container numbers. Click in New to add a new container, where you'll enter in the container's serial number. Next, choose the type of container that corresponds with the model. For F10, it stands for front load 10 yard, as we defined in the types in container profiles. Purchase price and vendor are both optional fields. If you'd like, you can enter in how much this container cost when you purchased it and from where. And under the life field, you want to enter in the expected life of the container in years. Once you've entered in one of your containers and saved it, you can use the lookup tool to find and edit that container by account, serial number, name, or code. Also, from this screen you can delete a container at any time. If you'd like to delete a container, simply locate the item you'd like to remove using lookup to locate and select it, then use the delete button at the bottom of the screen to confirm that you'd like to permanently delete this record from your database. Now that you're familiar with the container maintenance screen, let's take a look at an easier way. On the Customer Master, you'll see that each customer has a Containers tab. You can always use this tab to check if you have a container assigned to them, and you could even use this tab to add or transfer containers to and from the customer record that you're currently viewing, as an alternative to the container maintenance screen. When setting up your database for the first time, it's best to use the container maintenance screen to enter in all your containers to the yard inventory first. Once you've set up your customers, you'll see that you can add containers to the customer record without having to have your containers entered into the yard first. To assign a container to this account, hit the Assign button, and the Transfers screen should pop up. Here you can see all the containers in the yard or on site, and you can switch between the two views by clicking on either Yard or Site. Once you find the container that you want to assign to this customer, click on it to highlight it, then hit the Transfer button up top, and the container will disappear from the list and appear on the Customer Master record. If you ever want to be able to transfer a container back to the yard, you would bring the customer up in the Customer Master screen, go to the Container tab, click on the container to highlight it, then click on the To Yard button. Confirm that you want to send it back to the yard, and it will disappear from the record. Now let's say I want to add a brand new container and assign it to this customer all at once. Click on Assign, and in the bottom area you'll see an Add Containers module. Click on New, select the type, select the ID number, and hit Save. Now you've done it all in one. If you select the History button, it'll show you a detailed history of the container, where it's been, and the dates the transfers took place. If you select the Route button, it will show you what route that container is on.